Whew, yes guys, just finished the 10k Runthrough Foundation 10k in the Olympic Park. A goal, as I said before, was sub 41, which is my all-time PB for 10k, but that was far-fetched in the aspect that I haven't been running that fast recently, and it was like a proper PB day on in cold weather. Today is 18 degrees, sunny, bit of cloud, and it was a really hilly route, but really happy. My B goal was to get faster than my Saucony 10k 3 weeks ago, and yeah, I managed to get, I think it was a 42:10, something like that. So I think I shaved over a minute off. So I'm really happy with that. That was the B goal. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. Cool route, but like very weavy. I kind of messed up by starting behind where I should have been because I was a bit late. So I was starting with the 55-minute pacer, and so I had to weave through a lot of people at the start, and then when it came to the tail, like I'd always been weaving and stuff, but I just eased off. I started off at the pace for the sub 41, but at about 5k I realised like it's just not going to happen unless I absolutely bury myself, which is just stupid. So yeah, just cracked on, held on to a pace that I was comfortable with, 4:25 I think for the rest of it. Yeah, and came in under the B goal. So yeah, really happy. I'll do a full race debrief of like kind of the route and like different parts of it after this. But yeah, really happy. Now to go, I don't know, go have a beer or something. It's about 10 a.m. though, so maybe not. But yeah, catch you in a bit.
Hello everyone, we're back from the Runthrough Foundation 10k in the Olympic Park. Past me would have just told you that I had a great time. It was a really good event, and I did a 42:10. But actually, I ended up doing a 41:50 on the Strava time. We all know that's the real one. I haven't seen my chip time yet, but it should be something around that time. So really happy with that. Only 50 seconds off of my A goal, which was sub 41, and over a minute faster than my previous PB for this year, which was 3 weeks ago at the Saucony London 10k. So really happy with how that went. Absolutely buzzing. Felt strong on the first few K. I started off by my own fault. I was near the back at about 55-minute paces. I just didn't turn up on time. We were a little bit late. So I had to weave through a lot of people at the start, and it was very narrow. And it was a winding course, and there was lots of narrow bits and pavements and whatnot and hazards, etc. So had to navigate all of that, but still managed to run the first 3 kilometers between, I think, 4 and 4:05 pace. So I think I was averaging about 4:04, and then it was really undulating, quite a lot of hills. Like you got your elevation back, but it was just like uphill then downhill, uphill then downhill. So you couldn't really get steady. And then yeah, at about 5k at that pace, I was like, I'm going to absolutely cook myself here if I continue. So I just eased off a bit and knew that I could get my B goal if I was just sensible. And that's what I did. Just stuck at kind of a 4:20 to 4:25 pace for the rest of it. Kind of let those seconds get away from me. And then last couple of kilometers actually picked it back up again. Felt decent because you ran onto the track by the stadium, by London Stadium. And yeah, managed to come in sub 42, which is brilliant. Second fastest 10k ever. And only 50 seconds off of my fastest ever 10k, which I did in winter when it was much more favourable conditions. So yeah, all in all, really happy. It was a great event. Would recommend it just like as a 10k. For a pace point of view, it's very undulating. So each kilometre doesn't seem like much of like an elevation gain or loss, but actually I got like 65 meters of elevation gain on mine, and it's because it just goes up and down like this constantly. You get up, there's a couple of bigger hills, but generally it's just up and down. It really takes it out of your legs, and you just lose that momentum. So I wouldn't say it's like a PB course, but I was lucky enough to get it through the ballot, so it was essentially free. I obviously paid for my travel, but really good. Started at 9 a.m. Bit of a weird route, like I said, kind of windy, back on yourself, very up and down, but absolutely no complaints overall. I'd recommend it if you live nearby, or you're just looking for a kind of a sensible 10k that's run well, then definitely. But yeah, really happy, really proud of myself. Lots of progress made just in 3 weeks from going to track, and yeah, just really happy with it in general. So I'll keep doing these race vlogs. Every time I do a race or any sort of event, I'll try and do one of these because I really like them as a thing to look back at for myself. It it's nice to look back and kind of see what you did. And obviously at the time it seems like, well, I know what happened, but looking back even on my Hampton Court half in March it's a really interesting video, and I really enjoyed making them. So I can keep them nice and short and sweet. This one won't be too long, but yeah, really, really happy with how it went today. And my friend Shah absolutely smashed her run as well. She got her second fastest 10k ever, and was absolutely flying around. We missed her at the finish as well. She was too fast. So yeah, all in all, really, really good. Very happy. I recommend getting into these ballots for these free 10Ks because it's expensive. I mean, you can pay 50, 60 quid for this Saucony 10K in London. So getting one that's free, you pay for the delivery of your race number. Really good. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next race.